Welcome to Blue Whales and Eagles. This is your host, Chris Wells. And we have been studying on relationships this past week, and we're continuing to do on relationships. Also remember that your relationships are spiritual entities. That means the pure essence of you is being shared with another person, whether that's your relationship to your spouse or your significant other, or just a guy walking on the street. Your essence is being shared with somebody else. But we are dealing with Blue Whales and Eagles. We're dealing with the act of marriage and the oneness of being in your relationship. And we said we're covering the 5 points this week. Over the next few weeks, we're covering staying committed, communication, keeping private in your marriage, staying faithful, keeping each other happy, and speaking kindly to each other. And those are very significant aspects of marriage that people forget. In working out your marriage situation, many people end up in this place where they feel like there's constant toil and tagging and nagging and all these other things, and that your marriage was not meant to do that. Your marriage is meant to be an encouragement, a pillar of strength for you. What I mean by that is your marriage is meant to lift you up. It always means spiritually when you find your partner puts you in a different position than you were before. With the universe, your partner brings you into a place of total, unequivocally, never-ending goodness that just overtakes you, finds you, and it lifts you up. And it's like having favors, like walking into a bank or walking into a store and going to pay for a shirt, and you ended up with 20 shirts as a deal. That's the kind of goodness the universe is meant for your marriage. And your marriage is about oneness. So that's why it's important for you to understand the commitment issue in your marriage. To stay committed. And being committed simply means you are in your marriage when you need to be in your marriage. Body, soul, spirit, mind, soul. You are also in your marriage all the time, mentally, physically, and you have the gift of presence. You be present, you bring presence, and you are present. So those aspects of understanding your commitment to your marriage and to that other person, to spend time with that person, putting that person in the place of priority, letting them understand they are the place of priority, that they know that they are the place of priority, which is what you do. You make them, besides the universe, you put your partner first. Your partner's needs come first. And it's important that you understand that you spend time with your partner. So many people get into relationships and they start this thing out and it seems okay, and then they just, for some reason, go wayward with this mental attitude or this attitude where they expect their partner to do everything, but they're not putting their fullness in. That's not commitment. And they wonder why their relationship crumbles, because they are not putting their full commitment into their relationships or their marriages. And it's important to do that. It's important to know that your relationship is significant and it comes first. So do not be weary, do not be afraid of doing that. And don't, on the other end, if you're not doing that, do not expect your partner to do all the work and become exacerbated and exasperated because you are not doing your work. You're not coming home or you're not spending time with them. That's not how this works. Commitment means being present, having presence, and bringing presence. What do I mean by that? Being present. When you are with your partner, be present. Attend to their conversations. Attend to them. Attend to their emotions. Be present mentally, spiritually, and physically. Some people can be present physically and never be present spiritually or emotionally. And that's not a good place to be. You have to bring it all. In the triad, you have to be committed in every area. Secondly, presence, your physical presence. always make time for your mate. It doesn't matter if you're just, it doesn't matter where you are. Spending time with your mate is significant. Enough said about that. Bringing presents. Always bring a gift, whether it's the gift of you, a kind word, a compliment, or a physical gift. Make sure your partner knows that you care deeply about them. So, in all of this, understand that your marriage will work out. Just remember to stay committed and stay in committed. Stay in commitment, excuse me. Just remember that always. This is your host, Rick Rawls. Thank you for attending Blue Wells and Eagles.